Yeah, here we go, I'm TJQUaKe, the ghetto gamer on this gaming thing.
Yeah. What's up, peoples? TJQUaKe, yo, ghetto gamer, back once again with this crazy news for you. That's right, you're here on TJQUaKe's Ghetto Gaming Pop Culture Talk, where you know where I always talk about craziness. Craziness that's always going on in this damn country, in the world. But I like to talk about all kinds of crazy stuff. As you guys know, we also have the TJ&MJ Spend, Yo Dollar Save Yo Dollar movie reviews. You can check that out on our podcast. I got the links below. If you guys like what you feel, if you like what you hear, you like what you see, you just want to just get into the mix with us, and so forth, go ahead and subscribe, and everything. Push a little like button if you like the flavor. If you don't like it, push the dislike button. It's all good, and so forth. I always welcome all the comments and so forth. I've been having quite a few lately been coming in. Lately, I have a new fan though, and he's been jumping on all my videos lately, just throwing all his crazy leftist viewpoints out, even though he says he's independent. Kind of find that hard to believe, but yeah. And everything, but I welcome it all, ladies and gentlemen. I always welcome it all. I'll even comment sometimes, and stuff like that, I've been kind of going back and forth with him on a couple things, because I think he's a little far gone in his brain somewhere. Something's not quite right in his viewing of what's going on in this world and what's going on in the past and so forth. And hey, it's all good though. We can agree to disagree, my brother. We can agree to disagree and everything. You don't have to agree with what I'm saying, and I definitely ain't going to agree with what you're saying and so forth, because literally I prove everything I got to say through my videos. You have yet to prove not one thing that you talked about and everything. He got on my last video, which I don't even think he barely even watches the video, because I think he literally misses the point of half the videos that I put up and so forth. But he got on my last video talking about Ronald Reagan and some shits like Ronald Reagan put drugs in the neighborhood and all this crazy stuff. I'm like going, dude, where did you get that from? And if you got the facts, please show me. I like to see it and so forth. I showed you stuff on my last video with Mr. Joe Biden and his Democratic demon rats. I show you what their hypocrisy is, but you failed to ever show me yours. I wonder why that is and everything. He always wants to hate on Trump about everything and so forth, but yet he can't prove. He shows an example. He gave an example of some judge who's pretty much doing freaking mafioso cartel bullshit in the neighborhood, and everybody voted for him with cheers. And he said, "Yeah, we're gonna make this Michigan great again," or something like that. I forgot what he said, something like that. And he says, "Yeah, that's Trump, your judge. Trump's the judge." I'm like, and your point? What was your point again? You started off with some other guy, something Sago, whatever, and everything. You started off with him, and then he turns it into Trump, as if Trump's putting drugs in people's neighborhoods. Whatever. So I just throw my little flow back at you, bro. Next time you want to come at me with some shiz, show me your proof. Give me a link in the description. Don't just talk about it, bro. Show it, because I show mine. That's what my channel's here for. I show people what's going on. You don't. So anyway, let's get on to the freaking craziness at hand right now. Right here. Because again, here's some craziness that's going on in Chicago, Illinois. Or not just Chicago, it's a whole damn state. Illinois. Boy, oh boy, after I saw this one, and this is going to be brought to you by the Black Conservative. If you guys don't know who the Black Conservative is and everything, go check him out. Greg, that boy is on point. He's on top of all his shiz and so forth. And I get a lot of my sources from him, Brandon, LBL, all these cats out there, that are on it, speaking the truth, coming out there with the truth. And again, these are people that actually can prove their points, unlike the left. They never can prove their shit. That's the reason why them fools don't never want to debate nobody. Because when they get into a debate, their shit starts going, boom, boom. Yeah, it's not pretty. and everything. So, but here's something I'm hoping any of you leftists out there that disagree with what's going on, and you guys are going to see why we always push back against what you guys are for. Your Biden, your Democrats, your left-wing knuckleheads, the media that feeds you guys all this bullshit, but they don't never talk to you about this shiz. Oh, they don't never want to get into this because these fools want it. And I personally think that a lot of you people that vote for this, when you live in these states, you guys don't really get what's going on with, but you just vote because, oh, it's a D by his name. Oh, that's right, he's a Democrat, so I'm going to just vote for him because they're for us blacks. Are they? Because it seems to me that they're more for the criminals nowadays than they are for anybody else. That's what the Democrats look like they are for me. If you're a criminal, ladies and gentlemen, if you're a criminal, you're a guy that likes to commit homicides, robbery, theft. I mean, you name it, murder. If you guys are those kind of people, these are the people you definitely want to vote for. You want to vote for Biden. You want to vote for these Democrats because they love you guys and they want you guys to flourish in society. They don't believe that you guys should be locked up in jail and not be able to get bail. Oh, no. They're going to eliminate bail for you. Yep, that's what my story is here for today. So let's get on with it. Let's show you this guy right here. He's going to tell you exactly what Illinois' new flavor of the week is and what they're going to plan for January for all you wonderful citizens that live in good old Illinois, Chicago, wherever you live out there. Oh, you guys are going to love this one. This is a doozy. Let's get right to it. I can't wait till you guys get to hear this. This is law enforcement basically saying, our hands are tied, ladies and gentlemen, and the government is pretty much told us, you guys can all go to hell. We're going to let the criminals do whatever the frick they want. Here we go. Go on and explain this to them, please, sir.
I can't even begin to tell you how dangerous this act is. First, it was passed in the middle of the night with 40 minutes to read an 800-page bill, which is unacceptable. As of January 1st, 2023, the following things will go into effect, and people need to be aware of this. It abolishes cash bail for almost every offense. This includes, but isn't limited to, kidnapping, armed robbery, second-degree murder, drug-induced homicide, aggravated DUI, threatening a public official, and aggravated fleeing and eluding. Offenders released on electronic monitoring have to be in violation for 48 hours before law enforcement can act. They could almost drive to Alaska before we can even look for them. It denies victims their constitutional rights. And keep this in mind, businesses and homeowners. Officers will no longer be able to remove trespassers from your residence or your businesses.
Isn't that wonderful? So whenever you have some trespasser that comes onto your property, starts talking shiz, wants to do bodily harm to you and your family, your child, whoever, they can even kidnap them if they want to. Because guess what? According to Illinois' new little safety law for criminals, because this is what it's for and everything, it's not for you citizens. No, it's for the criminals and everything. Oh, they don't want criminals because it's unfair to them. They can't afford bail. That's not fair. And if they're black, oh, that's even worse because the systematic racism. We got to make sure that all of our black criminals can get out free and roam the streets along with you law-abiding citizens. Keep on.
Someone could decide to live in your shed, and all we can do is give them a ticket. You have to decide what level of force is required to remove them.
Oh, trust me. If that shit's ever happened over here, yeah, I know the level of force I'd use. Yeah, try it.
Whether or not it's legal. This is a massive threat to the residents of Orland Park, Cook County, and Illinois.
We can smell it. It's a bad stench of racism.
There it is. It's a bad stench of racism.
Coming from that side of the aisle.
Coming from us, ladies and gentlemen, from the side of the aisle that doesn't want all those things that you just heard that guy just talk about. We want safety. We don't want people trespassing on our lawn. We kind of don't want to have to worry about somebody committing second-degree murder against us or suicide or homicide, drug homicide, whatever. So basically the person that's like on drugs, if he does something to you and he kills you, Well, he was on drugs, and it's not his fault because it's a drug-induced homicide. Woo! Illinois is coming up, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go on to some more craziness because I'm not going to make the video long. I just want you guys to see the side that you guys love to, cheer for. And I'm sure the guy, my new friend that likes to come into all my videos and make his little comments, I'm sure he's going to love this too. He's going to be like, hey, but you know what? He's going to bring back something from Jim Crow, probably. In Jim Crow, they did all these things to black people, and we did in Jim Crow. Yeah, Jim Crow years. When was that, 1960? We live in the year 2022 and everything. And this fool and all these other knuckleheads out here are still talking about craziness that happened back in the day that ain't happening today. Oh, but they believe it is. Because the media tells them it is. The media says, oh, it's happening. Believe us. Believe us, it's happening. What we'll do is we'll just show you guys the stuff, kind of place it where we need it to be. So you guys will be fooled by everything that we put out there. We'll never show you guys the real. We're not going to show you what's really going on. No. You guys got to go to your local stations to see the truth, or some of the YouTubers like TJQUaKe, Ghetto Gaming, and Brandon and LBL and Black Conservative and Candace Owens, people like that. They'll show you the lies, though. They'll show you the lies. We'll show you the truth. Okay, well, let's move on real quick. We got some more stuff so you guys can get a little bit better, more smell of what TJQUaKe is cooking up here for you. Go on.
And law enforcement said could make communities more dangerous. Colin Bailey reports.
I believe the elimination of cash bail, particularly as it's written in the Safety Act, will reduce public safety and lead to more crime, particularly violent crime in Illinois.
Former state's attorney and current 118th District State Representative Patrick Windhorst tells me he voted against this bill when it came about. Windhorst says he was one of the leading voices against the Illinois Safety Act, legislation aimed at overhauling the state's criminal justice system.
No one talked.
And that's what it's called. It's called the Illinois Safety Act. Safety Act. Now, go figure that they titled it something that sounds like it'd be good for everybody, right? It's the Illinois Safety Act. Yeah. You guys get the Illinois Safety Act. You guys want to vote for something that's safety, right? Let's not tell them it's only safety for the criminals, though. Oh, did they hear me? Vader, did they hear me? Okay. Continue.
Working with prosecutors and law enforcement officers, they're really concerned that the public is going to point the finger at them and say, okay, why aren't you doing more about these offenses? And with this major change in the law beginning January 1st, a lot of their ability to do their jobs has been restrained.
And like Windhorst says, local officers like the Johnson County Sheriff agree with Windhorst.
Anyone sitting in jail right now with all these pending charges, they're going to be let out. The gates are open, they're going to be let out in the street.
Hey, Tyrone, you getting out, dog? You getting out? Yeah. Remember that time you went over there and murdered those two guys? Oh, yeah, dude. Don't worry about it no more. They're going to let you out now because it's racist to keep you in there. It's unfair. And we know that, right? We're rooting for you, Tyrone. Can't wait till Tyrone gets out. We're going to celebrate. And then Tyrone's going to go rob a bank.
The bill passed with the support of upstate lawmakers. Proponents of the law say it's wrong to keep people locked up simply because they can't afford bail. According to Johnson County Sheriff Peter Sobchak, fewer suspects will end up going to jail. Only suspects involved in specific deadly threats could be held.
So it's really taking the hands out of the police even arresting people. We're going to end up calling someone saying, can we arrest them? Just because of liability if you take someone into custody and it doesn't meet all the criteria.
Can you imagine that, ladies and gentlemen? Could you imagine that you call the police, right? Because you see some gangbangers across the street, a girl and everything. And you call the police and hello, 911? Yeah, 911, how can we help you? Oh, yeah, there's a girl being right now. I mean, you guys got to send the police over here. Hold on a second. We got to ask permission from the governor if we are allowed to have somebody come over there and help the young lady out. It could be a problem if the cops, handle it the wrong way. Can you hold, please? But she's being Continue.
So there are a whole list of violent crimes: burglary, robbery, arson, kidnapping, almost all drug offenses. We've all even drug distribution, DUI offenses, even DUI offenses involving a fatality, that do not qualify for detention under Illinois Safety Act. To me, that's going to mean a lot of individuals are committing crimes and being released, if not immediately, within a couple days.
There it is. There it is. There's your lawmakers in Illinois and everything. Your wonderful lawmakers are going to make everything wonderful and safe because it's the Safety Act, ladies and gentlemen. Don't worry about it. It's the Safety Act. It's for your safety. Woo! I'm going to tell you guys right now, man. Let me tell you guys right now. If you live in Illinois right now, Chicago, Illinois, come January 1st, yeah, you might want to make sure that you got your new home set here in one of the red states. You might want to move to Texas, maybe, I don't know. Florida sounds really great. Sounds real great with Don DeSantis out there, man, making things great for his state and everything. You won't have to worry about this stuff. So either I would suggest starting to get your packing, especially if you're a family, you just got your little ones there now. You want to raise your kids up to, one day live to get past, 12 or 13 and everything. Yeah. If you want them to live past that period of time, you might want to get your shizzles up on out of Illinois, Chicago especially. Oh, Chicago's going to have a doozy coming their way with all the craziness going there. Wait till the criminals find out all these new rules that are coming about. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen, and everything. And I got this over here from the Black Conservative because he showed this up on his thing. He had the actual Illinois non-debatable offenses beginning January 1st, 2023. Right here. And it shows right here, as the man said, we're going to go over these real quickly, and then I'm going to end this shiz, because I don't think I have to say too much on this shiz, man. If you guys voted for these fools, it's kind of on you. So, yeah, here we go. Illinois' non-detainable offenses beginning January 1st, 2023. We got aggravated battery, aggravated DUI. So aggravated battery, if you guys all know, well, that's when somebody commits some type of assault against you, physical damage, maybe stab you even, as long as you don't die, because it's still just aggravated assault and everything. Yeah, aggravated battery. Yeah, they can do that to you. It's totally okay. They will not have to worry about posting any bail for that. Aggravated DUI. Well, that's pretty much when somebody pretty much runs you over, drunk driving, whatever, and everything, runs you over and flees, leaves the scene. That's an aggravated DUI kind of thing. Yeah, he doesn't have to worry about him, going to jail. Oh, I hit that guy back there. Oh my gosh. Wow. Thank goodness we got that new bail thing that Safety Act is going to save me. Anyway, aggravated fleeing. Anyone fleeing from the police. So when police are chasing after you and coming after you and you're defying the law. Oh yeah. You defy the law. Guess what? Don't worry about it. You don't have to worry about bail. That's right. They'll let you ride on out. Day or two, you're in there. You're out. Kind of like these protesters, these supposable rioting guys, or these rioters that we all see destroying and burning down their own towns and so forth. Yeah, they go into jail for about maybe 1 or 2 days, and then they're out. Sometimes not even that. They're out that very day. Now we got arson. Oh, yeah. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Yeah, this one's really good for all those guys that love starting fires. Oh, I'm sure you guys are going to be loving this one. Yeah, you guys can burn down anything you want. That means that the rioting is going to be a really good one in Illinois now. If you live in Illinois, get ready to burn down your whole damn town, because anytime a black cop or a black cop, white cop, doesn't matter, just as long as it's a cop and everything. If any one of these cops hurts one of you black people, guess what? You guys can go burn the town down. It's free. Burn down the businesses, black owned, doesn't matter. Because we're all doing it because of racism, systematic racism, and the cops need to be defunded. And oh yeah, this is one better than defunding the cops, ladies and gentlemen, because cops ain't gonna be able to do shiz anymore. Look at this one right here. Burglary. Yeah, they can come in and burglarize your house. Yeah, they can steal whatever they freaking want. They do that here in California, by the way, now. Yeah. You know what we got out here in Cali and everything? Oh yeah. criminals, people can go in and break into a store, and as long as they don't steal over, I don't know, something like $900 to $1,000 worth of goods, they're good to go. It's a slap on the wrist. It's a misdemeanor. No problem. So go ahead, steal whatever you want, as long as it doesn't go over $900 to $1,000. Come on now, we got to be reasonable here. Yeah, but you guys can steal anything under that. That's cool. Everything. And guess what? Don't worry, the police won't come and arrest them. Yeah, that's right. Because we're making it legal now. Okay, here we go. And here we go. Drug-induced homicide. Oh, lovely. So you can be all in kinds of heroin and drugs and all that kind of wonderful stuff that we sell to our own people and everything, and then blame the white man for doing it. The white man put all these drugs in our neighborhood. Is my new friend that always comments in my shiz. You know, oh, the white man put all those drugs in the black neighborhoods, and so forth, and now that poison's killing our people. Really? All right? Yeah. I say, so if I tell you to jump off a cliff, that you're going to go and jump off the cliff because the white man told you to do it. It's rich, ladies and gentlemen. The excuses people come up with, it cracks me up. And so forth. Oh yeah. The white man put the drugs in there, so we're gonna do it. I got another thing on that one too. By the way, I don't know if you guys are familiar with the mafioso movies, like Scarface, things like that. There was a scene in the movie and everything where they're around this round table and everything, and they're discussing the business of the day. And one of the guys talks about the new thing that's coming in that's making a lot of money: drugs. Yes, drugs, ladies and gentlemen. That thing, that wonderful coke, cocaine, heroin, you name it, it's all there, and so forth. Yeah, they're talking about that. And first the Italian guys are like, hey, no, we don't get into that drug shit. We don't do all that. Oh, no, man, I ain't talking about selling it in our neighborhoods. No, we're going to give it to the blacks. They said, we're going to give it to the Negroes, and they're going to sell it. We're going to have them push it. They can sell all that poison in their neighborhoods and then put it out there. As long as it's only in the black neighborhoods, don't sell that to our own people. We don't even deal with that shit. Let them in guys over there do it.
I also don't believe in drugs. For years, I paid my people extra so they wouldn't do that kind of business. Somebody comes to them and says, I have powders. If you put up $3,000, $4,000 investment, we can make $50,000 distributing. So they can't resist. I want to control it as a business, to keep it respectable. I don't want it near schools. I don't want it sold to children. That's an infamia. In my city, we would keep the traffic in the dark, people, the colored. They're animals anyway, so let them lose their souls.
Yeah. Everything. And guess what? Us black people, we were like, hey, sure, we'll take it. We'll sell this poison to our people. Yeah. We can't sell it in your neighborhoods, though? Oh, no. Oh, we'll get killed if we do that over there? Oh, okay, no problem. Yeah, just sell it to our people. Oh, yeah, we can do that. Yeah. Our people don't care. We'll blame it on the white guys. So let's go back to what I was showing here earlier, ladies and gentlemen. And so we got intimidation. Yeah, so people can go around and intimidate you and threaten you and all kinds of wonderful things like that. And nothing's going to happen to them. Yeah, they don't have to worry about bail on that one. We got kidnapping. Ooh, this is a favorite for pedophiles. Yeah, pedophiles love this one and everything. Oh, you mean I can go around kidnapping all the little kids I want and rape them and all this kind of shit? Oh, wow. This is going to be wonderful. I can't wait. Okay, I love to go kidnap and do all kinds of things, and I don't have to worry about posting any bail. I can get out. Like maybe tomorrow. Oh, really? Oh, wow. And then I got 48 hours to make my escape to get away and move to Canada. Sounds great. Thank you. That's like 2 days, ladies and gentlemen. Robbery. Yep, get to do robbery. Yep. Oh, well, everybody knows robbery's not that big of a deal. Come on. He only robbed the guy of all he owned, all of his life savings and everything. Yeah, he only robbed the lady, knocked her upside the head, took her stuff, her wallet and everything. And, she got some concussion, but she'll be okay. Yeah, that's okay now. Yeah, you don't have to worry about bail for that one. Ooh, here's a good one for you, for all you mass murderer people out there. 2nd-degree murder. Yay! Now, this is the clause now. You can't have 1st degree, only 2nd degree. Because first degree is premeditated. Second degree is not premeditated. It's like, well, I mean, my gun went off and I shot him. Or, you know, I just shot the guy because I was mad. It just happened. I got upset and it just, you know, my gun went off and everything. You know, oh, I stabbed the guy, but I wasn't thinking about it. It happened. It just happened. Yeah. See, that's not premeditated. That's, you know, second degree murder because you didn't plan it. Yeah, that's okay now. You can be out in 2 days. Wonderful. Threatening a public official. Now, this one right here is a doozy. Because even the public officials, they put themselves on the list. Oh, hey, we don't want to exclude ourselves out of this and everything. Yeah, you guys can threaten us politicians. That's great. Who put this one in? I'm trying to figure out which one of us put this one and everything. Did you, Harry? Harry, did you do this one? Yeah. Okay. I'm just fire Harry. Yeah, well, you guys can threaten us now. It's not a problem. I don't know what politician did this one right here. I can't believe they actually put this one in here. You can threaten the public official now. A politician, pretty much. And nothing's going to happen to you. Perfectly okay. You don't have to worry about bail. So, ladies and gentlemen, basically what we're showing you here today is the craziness of the left. The craziness of the left. And the craziness of the left is going to get people killed. It's going to get a lot of people killed. It's going to get a lot of people murdered. A lot of people are going to go through all this stuff that I'm up here. Yeah, I'm laughing. I'm joking about it because I find it so freaking hilarious. This bill is hilarious. It's a joke. It's literally a joke. That this is what the left is proposing. And that citizens actually voted for this shit. Now it's coming back full scorn. Yeah. See, the problem about leftists is they don't never understand the meaning behind their policies until it comes back to affect them. Kind of like Lori Lightfoot and all them. You know how Lori Lightfoot and them were all for having sanctuary cities. You got the governor of New York. He's got sanctuary city. You got Gavin Newsom. He wants sanctuary cities up there in San Francisco. Thank God I don't live up there. You got Washington, D.C. Okay, the masters of freaking let them all over the border. Come on. We welcome you. And now Lori Lightfoot and them are all complaining and tripping. And she is now sending illegals that got sent to her. She's sending them to other counties in Illinois. She's sending them out to the suburbs so that they got to deal with them. Well, I thought you had the sanctuary city, Lori. Why are you sending them to places that these people didn't say they were sanctuary and so forth? But you're the guy that's supposed to be taking them all in. She didn't do that. I guess you're the racist then, aren't you, Lori Lightfoot? Oh, who's the racist now? Everything. I love how they always call everybody else racist, but when it comes back around, when the real truth comes around to it, ladies and gentlemen, they don't like these policies no more than we do. They just don't care because they know that the policies are not going to affect them most of the time. It affects us, the citizens out here on the outskirts, until it finally comes around. It's like a boomerang effect. And that shit, when it comes back around, comes back around and it hits them hard and everything. Blows are being made. You know what I'm saying? So they don't like it. Now she has a problem with it.
I'm embellishing a little bit, but that's how the left comes across when it comes to these types of stories. 180 days. He didn't even serve the 180 days. He was.
See, she's mad. He didn't even serve the 180 days. He got out because the guy got out the next day, literally the next day. In a day. He was supposed to leave 180 days ain't shizzle. He didn't even serve that. For domestic violence and aggravated assault and all these crazy things and so forth. And it's funny how now she's secluding herself from the left. You notice how now she's not so much the leftist now? Oh, and everything. Oh, it's the left. Well, you're part of the left. You're a part of the left. You are the left. This is you guys.
Released the next day.
Yeah, so
So this is coming from you, from my boy right here, Black Conservative. You guys got to go check out Black Conservative because this guy puts it down, dude. Go subscribe to his channel, dude. He is the man. The man puts out some good content, dude. No question. And I like this last part that he had on here. And here's the last part, and I'll end it right here with this. The Democrats This is what they say when we GOP people, the MAGA people, they want to call us. This is what happens when they push back against the policies that we can't stand. They want these policies to go through. They want your neighborhoods to be unsafe. So in order for that to be the way they want it to be, they have to use the race card, like this gentleman here.
On what he calls the steady drumbeat of lies.
Lies that all too often reek of systemic racism.
Law enforcement agencies who have felt demonized by the Safety Act have mostly sided with Republicans who are using the act as a campaign issue. Most of the provisions of the Safety Act don't take effect until next year, but police departments have seen officers retire, resign, or flee to other states. The GOP, pointing to an increase in violent crime across the state, did not sway Representative Slaughter.
But as long as crime and violence is contained in the hood, it was okay.
Now think about what he just said, ladies and gentlemen. Think about what that fool just said. Everything. He basically is saying, well, you guys didn't care about it when it was contained in the hood, when we did. Now that it's going out into y'all neighborhoods, into y'all white neighborhoods, y'all have a problem with it. Yeah, you damn straight they got a problem with it. Because at first you guys were only killing yourselves. You weren't coming over there killing them. So, yeah, they got a problem with it now. No, the funny thing is, Republicans have always had a problem with it. That's the thing. They've always had a problem with it, which is why they send their police officers, and then you always see the police down there to capture the criminals that you guys want to let out. See, they try to capture the criminals, keep them in the jail cell so that, you know, other black people don't have to worry about being killed by their own. But you call them racist for that. You called the white man racist for trying to save your black behind and everything from your other black friends, your so-called black friends over here. Everything. You guys saw my last video. I had that one guy who was up there talking smack and everything. I literally don't think he even watches my videos. He just sees the title and he comments on it. That's all he does. And everything. But if he would have saw the full content of that video, he would have saw our people shooting at our people, killing a young man who was just coming home from work, minding his own business. And what are these 4 or 5 young black youth all pulled out guns and started shooting at him for no reason? But nope, we're going to blame the white man. No, it's the white man's fault. It's the white man's fault that those teenagers pulled out a gun and started shooting at another black kid. Go figure. You guys hate the KKK so much. Why don't you guys go after the KKK? How come you guys ain't never? I used to say this shit all the time. You gangbangers always going after the other gangbang members. Why don't you go after those freaking white skinheads? You guys ain't going after them skinheads. And so for no, I ain't trying to go over there. Why not? Why don't you go after the people that you're always complaining about? But instead, no, you're going to go and kill the only thing that's easier for you to kill, because just like what he said, nobody cared when black people were killing each other. They only cared when it started happening in their nice neighborhoods that they were trying to keep clean and so forth. Because black people, for some reason in these hoods, don't care about their neighborhood. They mess up their neighborhoods. They mess them up. Graffiti all over the walls, throw trash anywhere and everything. Homeless people all over the damn streets everywhere. Nobody's freaking taking care of this shit. Nobody cares and everything. You guys like living in shit and everything. That's the problem with most ghettos and so forth. It's like, oh, it's just the hood, man. It's just where we live, man. So, well, whose fault is it? The white man. Did the white man come over there and trash your neighborhood up? Was it the white man that put the spray can bottle in your hand and start spraying all over the damn walls and so forth, and putting all this nasty ass shit up all over the place, throwing your trash everywhere, don't give a shit about nothing and everything? This is what happens, and then you guys get all mad and so forth. Well, the white neighborhoods, why? You know why? Because white people keep their shit clean and everything. They keep their neighborhoods nice and so forth. But the one thing I can say about white people, they keep their shits together. I can't say the same thing sometimes for some of our black neighborhoods, man. That's the reason why you see all these rich black people, once they get money, they move the frick out of the hood. Why is that? Why isn't LeBron James living in freaking Southside Chicago? Why ain't he living there? Why ain't he got a mansion? No, he's over there living with them white folks. He living up there in the white neighborhoods. Why is that? How come you guys always get mad at us? You don't get mad at me for speaking the truth and so forth. I dare you to go up to some of these black celebrities and ask them, why are they not living in the hoods with all the rest of those black people? Why ain't y'all doing that? Why do you go move with the enemy, the supposable enemy, the white man? They're so scared of him, but they go live right next door to him. It's real funny how that works and everything. They don't want to live around their own, though. They don't want to, because they get the frick out of there real quick. And this is my advice to you guys, and I'm going to end it right here and so forth. If you guys live in Illinois before January 1st, there's two things you can do. You can either freaking move, get your shiz, get the stuff then that would be my advice. Get your shiz, sell your home, move the frick out of that damn state. Show these people you're not going to stick by and live with that bullshit. Let the criminals all fuck it up, because that's what they're going to do anyway, and so forth. And then they can jack each other over and everything. Take your family, your children, and everything. Speaking of my black people, white people, Mexican people, all of y'all and everything, get the frick out of there. These people are literally like Black Conservative put out in his thing. It's becoming the purge. Literally the movie The Purge. And I always had this feeling when I saw that movie The Purge, which is why I didn't want to watch any more of them. I said, this shit is going to start happening for real. There's going to come a day when the government's going to allow people to just do whatever the frick they want for any time they want to do it. You want to go commit murder, rob, do whatever, and so forth. You're going to be allowed to do it. In the movie The Purge, they was able to do it for one day. These motherfuckers are literally about to let people do it all the time and so forth. That you saw that list. They're going to let you do whatever the frick you want, and you can get away with it. And just like that officer said, we ain't going to be able to do nothing. We're going to have to freaking ask permission if we can go and arrest somebody. Wow, wonderful how that works. It's already bad enough the cops never show up, never there when you need them. Now they're not going to be there, period. So forth. Thanks to you guys and your whack ass policies and people like y'all that are on the left, vote for these freaking idiots. My second thing for you people, if you people decide to stay in Chicago, Illinois, and whatnot, arm up. Because from what it sounds like, the police are not going to be able to help you. You're going to be on your own and so forth. Somebody comes onto your property and wants to threaten you, you're on your own. So the only thing I can think of is you might need to arm up. Get prepared. Be ready, because a full assault's about to come your way, and you guys are going to have to protect your family and so forth. That's my best advice for you. But if you want to play it safe, get the hell out of there. Move to a nice neighborhood. Do what these celebrities do. Go move to the nice neighborhoods and so forth, where you don't have to worry about looking behind your back every single time you walk down the street, wondering if one of your own is going to shoot you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This is TJQUaKe, your ghetto gamer. And I hope you guys come back for the next one, because I'm going to be talking about Whoopi Goldberg and her freaking stupidity about the Lord of the Rings, the new Power Rings, the Lord of the Rings, Power of the Rings, all that shit. Because y'all know that Lord of the Rings, Power of the Rings, whatever bullshit is getting freaking review bombed to hell. And Whoopi Goldberg is upset about it now. She's upset because why? It's racist to review a movie badly. Woman doesn't even know anything about Lord of the Rings. She up there complaining about it. But catch that on my next video, y'all. This is TJQUaKe, your ghetto gamer. And I'll be back with another crazy one. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, don't stand for this shiz. And if you vote for this craziness, that's on you, bruh. Good luck to you. Hope you love the new freaking bullshit that you voted for, because it's about to stick you in your ass. Yeah. I'm out, ladies and gentlemen. Peace.
Yeah. Here we go, I'm TJQUaKe, the ghetto gamer on this gaming thing. Yeah. Here we go, I'm TJQUaKe, the ghetto gamer on this gaming thing.